Yeah. Roasted from grave, thought I was birdie. I kick out the coffee. Came out this thing, get the feeling my brain. I'm working harder for prosperity. Enough is enough by struggling.
Welcome to Light Den Rehabilitation Center, a safe space where healing, growth, and transformation begins. We exist to empower individuals to overcome addiction. We believe every person deserves a second chance. Light Den, a home away from home, a place of hope and affection.
Greetings, estheticians. It's TK all the way from the realm of the rain queen. Whatever today, as estheticians, together partnered with Light Den Rehabilitation Center, we are going to give you a special, not just a special, but then a diverse special episode of Chatty Chill. You're asking yourself like too many questions. Where are these people? Like, where are they? So we are currently in Kimberley and Northern Cape, that last primary school, and whereby we have picked one of the most talented musician, not just a musician, but also a dancer, someone who understands arts, like someone who really into the gospel music, who really won awards. But then I'm not going to take the spotlight, because if I do, you are going to get nothing from her. But then I want you to gain more like actually a lot from her. She's just 15 years old, and I was surprised yesterday when they told me that this person already, she's provincial. How are you, Nkele?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm very much good. So you are wearing Xhosa attire, right?
Yeah.
Why are you wearing Xhosa? Are you Xhosa?
No, I'm not a Xhosa. I'm actually a Setswana, but I love Xhosa outfits and I love to sing. When I sing gospel songs, I love to sing
Wearing Xhosa attire.
and sing Xhosa gospel songs. Yeah.
Oh, you are in Xhosa gospel.
Yeah.
Okay. So I can see, like, okay, so you remember it was Heritage last month. How did you celebrate your heritage? Did you go somewhere?
Yeah.
Did you spend time with your family? Like, what are the things that you did?
We went to the Diamond Gospel Music Awards in Kimberley. Then we celebrated the Heritage Day there. Yeah, and
So-
I was most nominated for the Best Rising Star. So yeah, we had to celebrate the heritage.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I have a few questions for you, right?
Okay.
So, you know, our people in Limpopo, most especially, you are 15 years old.
Yeah.
Very, very, very young. And I can say the future is too bright. So you grew up in a religious family, people who love church, who respect religion, like. So growing up in a religious family, how did it shape your music and also your dance style?
Growing up in a religious household often plants seeds of inspiration. For me, many artists' faiths become deep and the love that they have for their work. Yeah.
Okay, so I get to understand, like, who is your role model, like the person whom you can say, I'm singing gospel because of this person. Who is that person?
It's Dr. Dorothy M., which is my manager now.
Your manager.
Yeah.
Is the one. Okay, so I just want to understand from the perspective here, when did you first discover your love for gospel music and dancing?
At the age of 4, I used to sing with a bottle of roll on my hand.
Roll on.
Roll on.
Yeah.
In my hand, pretending that it was like a mic. And I used the table in the living room
As a stage. Oh,
yeah.
nice. So were they not like people like in your family, were they not thinking, good, hi, this one is crazy, things like that, or they started to understand, like,
They
okay,
understand,
yeah, they did understand,
they
or,
did
like,
understand.
you are into gospel,
Yeah.
into music, and then they supported you.
Yeah.
Okay, so how did singing in Sunday schools, because I heard that you are singing, or you used to sing in Sunday schools, so how did that and also church choirs, how did it shape you?
I have been taught difference in techniques, and voice control practice makes perfect. That's what I learned.
So when did you start your Sunday school, like, singing?
At the age of 6 or 7. Yeah.
So apparently you're telling me that you started all these things from like I can say you were born with this.
Yeah. I
It's
was
in the
born with
family.
that.
So in your family, do you have someone who's into music, like someone whom I can say they also sing? If it's not music, dancing, things like that.
My father is a singer.
Oh, your father?
Yeah, my father is a singer.
So you want to take the legacy?
Yeah.
That's very much nice. So I want us to tell us about the night of worship with Lebo Sekgobela. Do you know Lebo Sekgobela?
I know Lebo Sekgobela.
You know
yeah.
Lebo Sekgobela. You know how big she is.
Yeah.
So I want you to tell us more about the experience, man. Like, how can, like, you are still young, but then you have shared a stage with Lebo Sekgobela. How did you experience that? How was the experience?
The experience felt amazing. It was good because it was my first time and I was just a little child. I was 7 years old. 7, and I was just like small. And the first time I was on a stage with a celebrity, so it was the
first time,
yeah.
like, you are still young, being in a stage or exposed into celebrities, and then those are people whom you can say they are under your category, right?
Yeah.
Like singing gospel and then sharing. Lebo Sekgobela is very, very, very much big. I know, but you really know that. So the experience was amazing, right?
Yeah, the experience was very...
So what is it that you were doing when sharing a stage? Were you singing alongside with her?
Yeah, I was singing with her the song called Lion of Judah.
That's my favorite song. Okay, so moving forward, what I want to know is that how's your dad? Like, your dad has been involved in your craft. He's been supporting you like all the way, because I know he has been proud, like, to see one of the child like taking, or a daughter, then continuing with the legacy, knowing what, okay, even if like I quit, I know there's still Nkele. She will continue with the legacy that I'm holding, right? So I just want to understand that how's your dad involvement in the gospel community, involvement or supported you?
Since I was a child, I started seeing my father like singing and doing all that stuff. So now I have seen him doing all that things.
Those things, yes.
Yeah, so I have started copying him and doing all that stuff. And he named me Nkele to go on his behalf.
Nkele.
Yeah, Nkele to go on his behalf.
All right. So the Nkele is coming from like, okay, if I'm not available, I know there is Nkele Nkela.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so I thought I actually wanted to ask you, like, where is this name coming from? Like, now I get to understand, like, okay, it's that thing, or like, I'm sending the other part of me who's going to represent me. And you know what, okay, has been doing wonders. You know what to do when you are on stage. You are not only representing you, but you are also representing your dad, your female, and everything. So he has been supporting you since from day one until today.
Yeah, he has.
Okay, all right. So now there's this song. I don't know in Afrikaans. I can't read Afrikaans, but then I see it is written "Hi is Joe."
Hi is Joe.
Can you please pronounce it?
Hi is Joe helper. In English, Hi is Joe helper.
Hi is Joe helper.
Yeah, in English, he is your true helper.
Who is your true helper?
God is my true helper.
MEC. Thank you. And today is Sunday. So I just want to understand, what was the message behind that? Like,
there was a time where something happened. So I had to protect someone and I was afraid to tell my dad, and the pressure was becoming worse. I couldn't hold it anymore, so I ended up drinking pills.
You end up
drinking pills, yeah. But then I ended up praying about the situation. Then I met someone, Dr. Dorothy M., which is my manager now. Then I told her about my background, and then she started writing the song for me. So then I restarted to record the song when I have told her about my background, and then we released the song. So yeah.
Okay. So I actually wanted us to talk about how you come up with music. So they do write music, and then you just go in the studio, listen to the beat, then you sing.
Can I get the question again?
Like when before you can record a song, and then they give you lyrics.
Yeah.
And then you read, and then like while singing while reading those lyrics, right? So I wanted to understand, like, why did you end up drinking pills? If it's a secret, and then
yeah, it's a secret.
It's a secret.
Yeah, it's a secret.
Okay, yeah, we can keep that. So you have stated that he's your true helper.
Yeah.
God.
God is
when
my true
do you know how to pray?
I know,
You
yeah.
know how to pray.
I know how to pray.
When did you start praying?
Start praying when I have become in the youth. Started joining the youth at the church, yeah.
And then that's where you started
praying.
praying.
That's where I started learning how to pray and all that stuff, yeah.
Yeah, acknowledging God
Yeah.
as your true helper, and to the extent whereby you even release a song about him.
Yeah.
It's very much proud. That's why your journey is being blessed. So performing at the African and national anthems at the Women's Day event must have been a special event for you, right?
Yeah,
like
that is
it's often
special.
like we're talking about African national, like big events, women. You are in the category of women, like representing. So one thing that I wanted to know is how did that opportunity come to? Like how did that opportunity come about? Like it came about what?
It was the first time for me at this age performing on a big stage where there is big crowd. And I ended up meeting the premier and his association. Yeah, I met of the Northern Cape. Yeah, and his association.
I feel like I'm dreaming. Are you not? Okay, you can continue.
Yeah, that's basically all. I have met him and his association. So I got the opportunity to sing the national anthem.
To sing in the national through the premier.
Yeah.
So meaning that the premier is the one who acknowledged you, like okay. So was it a hall, a stage, like just an outside event? Was it an inside event or outside event?
It was an inside event. Yeah.
So like in your own perspective,
yeah.
What do you think? Like, how do you think the number was? How many people do you think were in the event? 50, 20?
1,000 people.
1,000 Were you not scared?
No. I was a little bit, but when I got on the stage, the scaredness
then you
went
started
out of me.
relaxing, being comfortable about everything, right? So, okay, now let's talk about Dr. Dorothy. Dorothy?
Dorothy, yeah.
Dorothy, okay.
Yeah.
So, what role does she play in your growth? Like, what is it that you do?
She helps me. She has introduced me in the music industry. Yeah, and she is now my manager, my producer, and my mentor. Yeah.
So
and
she's the one who writes like music.
Yeah, who wrote my song. She's the one who wrote my songs for me.
Right,
yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, that's basically all.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hope we'll get to meet her one day,
Yeah.
so that we can be able to know, hey, what got you into to meet this young talented lady. So okay, now let's talk about some of the lessons that you have learned in the gospel, right? What is it that you have learned in the gospel music, like the things that you can say, since I was in gospel, I've learned this and this and this and that?
I've learned that when you being in the music industry, there will be tribulations. Yeah, tribulations. An artist should be respectful and be disciplined. That's the three things that I've learned.
Okay.
Yeah. Discipline. You must be respectful.
Yes.
Yeah,
I do understand. Most especially because you meet various people, different people, and then you don't know where the opportunity is. Imagine if like we came to you being rude, this Nkele, then maybe we're not going to sit here. Do you get it?
Yeah.
So what I can say is that like continue with this three principles that defines you, because you are defined by a young, talented, like a disciplined and respectful lady, right? So now let's talk about, you also dance. You dance,
I also dance.
You sing.
Yeah.
So like okay, when you are singing, do you have people who dance for you, or you are just alone in the stage singing?
No, I'm just alone on the stage.
You're just
singing.
alone.
Yeah.
So how do you combine? Like, don't you forget a step when you're dancing?
I do a step sometimes. Yeah.
So how do you combine them? Like singing and dancing in a way whereby
when I'm singing and my bands, they do a beat, then I'm starting to do steps on the beat. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So do you do live concerts? Like okay, let me give you an example. Let's say they bring drums, organs, or like you just perform the song that you have recorded. Okay, like again? Okay, I get at church they will play instruments, things like that. So do you perform your song through instruments? You just have your mic and then they play instruments there, or they just play your song and then you start performing?
They play the instruments when I singing my song. Yeah.
Oh, you do instruments?
Yeah.
Hey, you're very much talented. You know, many artists, they don't do that. They just, but again, they just play music and then they switch off their mic and then they'll start by making. That's how they usually do. Okay, so now I want to understand what message do you want your people to take from your message, from your music? Like, what message do you want your people to take?
To take. To know if something happens in life, it's not the end.
It's
what they
not
must
the
do
end.
is
Yeah.
what they must do is to pray about the situation and ask God to guide them.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
all about God.
Yeah, it's all
You have
about
been
God.
singing. How special is it? Like, it's big. No?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's big. Like, I just wanted to know, like, from your side, like, how special is it? It's big, very much big. Because I believe, like, the reason why we are here is because of him.
Yeah, it's
If it
because of
wasn't him, we're not going to be here. Because a lot have been like, they wanted to be, actually they wanted to have today's day, like, but then they could not do that. Some ended up in being in hospitals, but then we are here even continuing doing wonderful things. So that's why I believe you say he's your true savior from your song.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think I must download the song. So okay, now let's talk about how you feel about the issue of being the best rising star, right? So how did it feel to win an award of being the best rising star? Is this an award?
Yeah, this is a award.
Okay, can I have it?
You can have it.
We don't normally have awards. It's my first time touching an award. Yeah, it's Nkele Mashu. So how did you feel when you won this masterpiece?
At first, I was scared. I thought that I wasn't gonna win. I was nervous and all that stuff. But God came through.
God came
for me.
through. Yeah.
And then I have won this award. Yeah. So at that time, I
How did you feel?
I feel.
I get it. You know, normally when they announce people who have won, they'll start from number 3. I don't know. I'm not sure. Let's say they take top 3 or the nominated candidates. They display them on the screen or they just read those people. So how did you feel in that silence when they were about to mention Nkele Mashu? Were you nervous?
I was nervous. I thought I was dreaming, but
Yeah,
it was.
when they announced you.
Yeah.
You ran to the stage.
My parents and my family, they ran with me to the stage.
I'm sure you were the last one to climb the stage.
Yeah.
Okay, no, nice. That's very much nice. Né? So now let's talk about the upcoming event that you have been nominated into. This one of Okunu Kamva National Gospel Music Awards, right? So how are you preparing and what does this nomination mean to you? Like when you were nominated, what does it mean to you?
At first, being nominated is a privilege. Né?
It's a privilege.
Yeah.
And thanks to God.
And thanks to God again.
Thank you.
It feels good and it means a lot to me. And can I get a question again?
Like, how are you preparing for it? Like, okay, let's say the winner is Nkele Mashu. It's your surname is Mashu, right?
Yeah,
Nkele
Mashu.
Mashu. Like, are you playing? Do you perform there? Like after announcing you just decide to collect an award? You go?
No, they didn't told us. They didn't tell us.
Yeah.
If we're gonna perform or what. So now I'm just gonna prepare myself. Maybe if they're gonna ask me to perform or just do something.
Okay. No, that's very much understandable. So now let's talk about what do you see? What do you see as your role or your responsibility in the gospel music scene as an emerging artist? What do you see as your role as a gospel music? Like, what's your role actually in the gospel music?
To spread the gospel, and to motivate
your peers, your people.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are a lot of people, like there are a lot of your peers who are 15 and then they see you as an inspiration. So don't they ask pictures somewhere? Like, let's say you are at school, break time, then they say, can we have pictures with you?
No, they don't do that.
They are used to you.
They are
used to you.
Yeah, they are used to
Let's
you.
wait for that event in the upcoming one. Then you will see they'll start asking for the pictures. Okay, so from everything that you have stated, I've noted that you are very much talented a young talented lady who has been drawn into music, dancing. Like you have performed in big events, like invited by the MEC of Northern Cape, right? So now let's say there's someone who's watching this and then they are into music and also dancing. What advice would you give to them? Like we can take it in Afrikaans.
Okay. As jy wil iets as jy iets begin wat opbouend is vir die gemeenskap en moet jy nooit opgee nie. Yeah, you must never give up.
You must never give up.
Yeah, you must never give up.
Thank you very much. Because I had nothing there. I have to go and sit down so that they can translate it for me. But then like never give up is the main one, right?
Yeah.
So are you planning on continuing with releasing music? Are there any projects that you think you are going to release like at the later stage after moving forward?
Yeah. Yeah.
Most especially for the event that you are going to attend.
Yeah.
You have heard it like everything. Like I was even confused on the last part because that was Afrikaans, and what I can say is that one word that I've got there is donkey. That's the word that I'm going to take from Northern Cape to Limpopo, donkey in Afrikaans. So, but then other than that, like you heard, she's very young, very talented, who is drawn into the God, like worshiping and gospel music. It's very something that I can say is very much special about her.
Rosa from grave, thought I was birdie. I kick out the coffee. Came out this thing, get the feeling my